Whoa. Whoa. Welcome to the new day. Welcome to the new day. What's good? Y'all get on off in there, man. Get on off in there, man. We're good. What's going on, bro? What's up? Y'all get on off here, hit the like button and share for us. One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. One, two, one, two. One, two, one, two. One. One, two, one, two. One, two, one, two. What's good, man? Don't want to get in here, hit the like button, share. While we sitting here wait, y'all go cop a Footballville shirt. Footballville.shop. Go get a shirt or a hoodie or something. Or something, man. So what's going on, man? Anybody scared of Virginia? Anybody scared of Virginia? Bueller. Y'all hit the like button and share for us, man. So what's going on, man? What's up? We got De'Aaron King today. Nah, y'all ain't scared of Virginia? We got De'Aaron King. We got Will Mallory, DJ Skype. Hey, if y'all know any youth football teams want to get involved with a youth football tournament, y'all come check us out, bro. We got War Ready tournament. We got a national tournament going down in November. 786-405-9499. We know these youth football teams, a lot of them don't have leagues to play in, and they're looking for somewhere to play. Check us out. I'm waking up, I'm waking in my own. Yep, so nobody's scared of Virginia. That means we should be scared. That's usually when the L comes. When nobody's afraid. Right? Hey, man, if y'all want to get involved with the stock market, man, 786-405-9499. Check me out. Y'all want to get involved with the stock market, man. I left real fast before we get on here. I left my job. I was a correction officer making $100,000 a year. I hit it. I said I was going to take my retirement, put it in the stock market and start investing it. And and invest and take part of it, invest in the company, invest in Footballville and grow it. And what I've learned since March about the stock market, man, is I had days, man, where I can't lie to you. If you know how the stock market work, then you know how this works. I had the first 2 weeks, I made $30,000. I had a day I made $30,000. I know y'all think I'm lying. I screenshotted it. I screen recorded it. I was in awe. I couldn't believe what I was looking at. I didn't understand what was going on because I didn't understand how I had a job for 13 years and I had $100,000 in my retirement, and in one day trading alone I made $30,000. It didn't make sense to me. So yeah, that's when we launched CCI. Me and my man got together and we was like, man, people need to know. People need to see this. Even people with jobs that can trade their own money. Like, we was like, they need to see this. Like, they need to see this. So we started CCI. There was days I made 8,000. There was days I made, I don't know, bro. Like, it just was flooring to me. And I made it so fast. It was almost like God trying to show me, hey, listen, this may be different and rough this next year or so, but you're going in the right path. Look, you can make $30,000 in one day. And I did it. So we started CCI. Basically, CCI helps people invest without knowing how to this about the market because it's complicated. So we basically send out signals, Forex and stocks now, and help you invest. So if you've been looking at getting in the stock market, man, just reach out to us, 786-405-9499. I was trying to find the video of the day I made the $30,000. It's in here somewhere. I'll keep looking as we go. But yeah, man. Okay, they haven't started yet. Yeah, it's in here somewhere. You say it's a long man's game. Every remind them what happened. Every remind them what happened to the U last game at the Orange Bowl.
All right, so listen.
Oh, them people messed us up at the Orange Bowl, didn't they? Man, why did you just remind me of that? Them people jacked us up bad. Ed Reed didn't play in that game though. Ed Reed wasn't in that game though. He didn't have anything to do with that game, did he? Whoa. That hurt. You say that hurt? Yeah, man. So, well, we waiting on them to come on right here. We got King, Scaffy, and Mallory gonna come on with us. Scaffy. We gonna call him DJ. Share for us, man. If you're watching, share the video, man. Put it in your groups. I know y'all got little hurricane groups that y'all chat in. Share the video. Share them to your groups. Oh man, they're a little late. They're running a little late today. So the quarterback at Virginia don't concern y'all at all? No? So listen, man, I was at American Heritage practice last night. We should have James Williams on the Caneville show Sunday. We'll see. I was at American Heritage practice last night, bro. And listen, we put this information out for the members last night. So members, you've already heard this information. I'm talking to Earl Little Sr. about his son. Son is a beast. Son is a cornerback, just came back. He was hurt. So, but he's coaching James Williams. He's James Williams' position coach, right? Earl played in the league. Earl knows the game, right? Earl Little. We know who Earl Little is. Don't everybody know who Earl Little is? Played in the league, knows the game. I say Earl. Can James Williams play safety, play Division I safety? Like, is he fast enough? Because I know that's everybody's question. He's too big. He's a defensive end. That's what everybody's saying, right? Members, like I said, I already put the information. The members already got this information. Yeah, so I asked him, can he play? And that Little doesn't like Rumph. Earl Little looked at me and Earl Little said, yes. He said, he's fast enough. He said, but also, and it's the second American Heritage coach that told me this. Also, he said, he's smart. He said he's fast enough and he's smart. This is the second coach that told me this. You know, like, this is the second American Heritage coach that told me this. So, got to be some truth to it. You feel me? And you see him lining up. When you see him lining up on the field, he's lining up, roaming around. The defense allow him to roam around a little bit, and it looks like he's doing whatever he want to do. But yeah, man, that's coming from somebody who played in the league, somebody who understands the game. So all the questions that we have about him playing that position, I mean, cease. I only ask those questions for basically, I only ask those questions for you guys. Like, I ask those questions because you guys want to hear those answers. But I believe he's Superman. I believe he can play wherever.
Guys, just a reminder, please use the hand raise function if you've got a question for Will or any of our student athletes today. And we will start with Matt Shodell at Cadesport. Matt, go ahead for Will.
Hey, Will. Hope things are good. I want to ask you a little bit about Virginia. You know, I mean, obviously you guys know they're one in.
Can y'all hear?
The defense allows like 35 points a game. But at the same time, it's been a big stress this week. Don't overlook anybody. So can you talk maybe about some of the challenge you've seen?
I got a question for Will Mallory.
You know, in terms of your guys' matchup, offense and defense, going into this game.
Yeah, I mean, obviously,
They're going to play him at free
Virginia's
safety.
a really good team. I mean, they won our division last year, so you can't pass it up and take that lightly. Like I said, every week is a big week. I mean, you're playing division games every weekend. So each one are going to be challenging and you're playing good players. So
Come on, give me some questions. Y'all got some questions for Will?
We respect their defense.
Give me some questions.
What they have is they got some players on there. So I think we've done a good job of prepping this week.
Can y'all hear?
So we just got to go out there and do what we do.
Well, we're going to go to Chris Stock at Inside the U. Chris, go ahead.
Yeah, well, curious if there's a point of emphasis of finishing off this first half on a positive. You guys have the bye week next week. Just, you know, playing well on Saturday and kind of just, you know, is it just, has there been a point of emphasis with that?
Yeah, I mean, exactly. Like, I mean, coming off of the Clemson game and beating Pitt was huge for us in the momentum of this season. So we just got to keep that going and take that into the bye. And then we got to finish up strong with those last 5 games. So, like I said, I mean, each week's a big week. And this one's just the next one.
Well, we're going to go to David Ferones at the Sun Sentinel. David?
Hey, Will. How do you guys perform on third down? Seems to go with whether you're in a third and short, third and manageable, or third and long, and sometimes those are the ones that aren't as successful. What do you guys want to do on the early downs to put yourselves in good third down situations?
Yeah, I mean, on P&10, Coach preaches that all the time. P&10, we have to get a positive play on that because that really can determine and dictate how that drive goes. So, I mean, there's a point of emphasis in practice every week. So whether it's P10 or third down, whether it's third and short, third and long, but we have to finish and we got to keep moving those chains, keep our defense off the field, and then we can get.
What
some
was a
points.
stupid question? That was a
Well, we
stupid
got
question.
Manny Navarro
Big
from
Kane,
the
what's
Athletic.
up?
Manny?
Hey, Will, I wanted to ask
Y'all ain't got no
you
question
about,
for
their
Will Mallory,
Rodgers
man? Let me get a
and
question, man.
backup,
Y'all ain't got a question?
Riley, how they're kind of coming along and progressing, and I know that they played some, but where they're kind of at in their development in your eyes.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think they've been doing a great job, and you can really tell how much they've progressed in practice from camp to now. So I think we feel really good with our depth at tight end, and when they come in, I mean, I'm confident in them. I know all the coaches are confident in them that they can make plays and really help our team and benefit us. So they've been doing a really good job, and I'm excited to see what they're going to do.
Thanks. Well, last but not least, we have David Wilson from the Miami Herald. David, go ahead for Will.
Hey, Will, I actually want to follow up on those two guys. I'm curious, do you see like a
He has noticed any change in the offensive game plan. It's too late now. Obviously, third down is harder than fourth. I'm glad
kind of are.
Hadley said he's coming
Larry
back.
kind of had that more Brevin body type, and Dom has that like longer, lankier look that you had coming in.
Yeah, I mean, I think all of us bring our own aspect to the game. I mean, you look at Dom. Dom's a strong, physical guy. He can really help us in the blocking game. And then Larry, I mean, he moves, like you said, kind of moves like Brevin. He's got that wide receiver, running back kind of build, and he makes plays happen. So I think each of them and our whole tight end group brings something different to the game, and we all complement each other in that aspect. So, yeah, I mean, that's what I would say about that.
Awesome. Will, thanks for spending a few minutes with us today, man. Good luck the rest of the week in practice.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you guys.
Maybe DJ Scaife. De'Aaron King probably be last. Yeah, I got a question for DJ Scaife. If you're watching, hit the like button for us and share for us. DJ, why he's always false starting? It seems like our offense has changed from the first 3 games to the last 2. What's changed about our offense? Scorpio Kane, what's going on, bro?
De'Aaron, what's going on, man? Can you hear us?
Yes, sir.
De'Aaron King.
All right. Guys, we're going to go into questions for De'Aaron King. Please use the hand raise function if you've got one. And we're going to start with Matt Shodell from Kingsport. Matt?
Yeah, hey, Derek. Wanted to ask you, Coach Diaz and Coach Lashley opened up the wide receiver competition, 9 different guys listed as co-starters. Is that something that you think will really make a big difference?
Got a question for De'Aaron King?
Really battle, get some different guys out there potentially. Just sort of weigh in on that open competition and how that's going this week.
Yeah, I think it's going good. A lot of guys get reps, so that's always good. Like I said, the way I look at it, I mean, any week, anybody can lose their job. You know what I mean? So I'm not safe. Nobody's safe. So you got to just keep practicing well, keep try to play.
De'Aaron
well.
King
so,
said he not safe. You safe, King. Come on now.
So I think the shooters have done a great job this week. I think everybody's got to continue.
Come on. I got a question. Get a question for De'Aaron King.
Push everybody.
Derek, we're going to go to Susan Miller-Degnan at the Miami Herald. Susan?
Hey, Derek. This week, Virginia, what's the biggest challenge against them? I know you say that you're continually working on different aspects of your game, and Coach Diaz said this week some of the sacks against you at Pitt were due to you holding onto the ball too long. What did you see on the tape, and what do you have to do? And I do have a follow-up.
He's less comfortable in the pocket.
I just gotta get the ball. I just gotta know where my short throws at.
Ask him, is he less comfortable in the pocket?
And just know when I'm
I think that's a good question.
Virginia have pretty good defense.
Preparation.
Really real long and athletic. They can make plays in space. So we just gotta take their givers and try to hit those shots when they come.
And my follow-up was, as dynamic as you've been this season, and as much as you've been a huge part of why the team is excelling, do you feel you have to improve your overall deep ball accuracy to prove to NFL teams you can play quarterback on the next level? I know that's what you want.
Yeah, I mean, we got to start connecting on those. As far as the deep ball go, we got to start hitting those, and I think when we do, I think they'll roll. So we got to just keep throwing them, just keep trusting the guys, and they got to keep trusting me. And eventually, I think we'll start making those plays. I think it'll come pretty soon.
Okay, thank you.
Here we have David Furones from the Sun Sentinel. David?
Hey, Derek,
What
a
kind
couple
of
questions. First,
known as a player?
in getting to good third down situation, what do you think?
What kind of player?
This offense on early downs?
Are you
and
trying to be known as a pocket passer or a scrambler?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That to get into good third down situations, third and short, third and manageable, getting yards on first and second down. What have you seen has been effective for this offense, and what would you like to see on the early downs to be able to avoid third and longs?
Yeah, staying out third and long is huge for us. I think if you have a positive play on first down, I think they take care of themselves. So if you get 4 more yards on first down, you make second down easier.
Don't be afraid to ask the tough questions.
You probably don't get there.
I don't think they tough. I think some of them is just not worth asking.
I gotta get the ball out, let everybody make plays.
And the other question I have for you is, you mentioned the height and length of some of the Virginia defenders. These guys, I guess, instead of from Pitt, they came from the D-line.
Ask King, with the lack of reps in spring and summer, is there a reason for the lack of downfield connection?
In the last game, what do you have to do to avoid that? I know sometimes it's not really what you do, and it's them making plays, but what kind of steps can you take to
How has this week preparation been with cleaning up mental mistakes? That's a good question.
I just gotta try to throw it around.
Don't be afraid to ask the tough questions. I'm not here to be tough question guy.
Just gotta try to avoid. I don't know how to answer. I just gotta try to avoid them. I just can't let the ball get tipped.
Sure, thank you.
Derek, we got time for a couple more. We're going to go to Manny Navarro with The Athletic. Manny?
Hey, Derek, I wanted to ask you about the drop step move that you do. It's been so effective every time you get the safety sucked in. It's led to a lot of big plays. Can you talk about that and just the threat of running, how important that is, to sort of continue to maintain that for this offense?
Yeah, I think it's very important. I think anytime we play anybody, I think everybody's worried about me running so much. So anytime I take a couple steps or I run too deep power, the linebacker, everybody just gets sucked up, and that allows people to get behind them and wide open touchdowns. So I think I just got to keep running the ball. Coach Lashley has drawn up great plays often, so we got to keep doing that.
Did you learn it from anybody? Did you study anybody and how to make it so effective? Because obviously the threat is what gets them, but in terms of executing, it's just kind of like play action, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much like play action. It's just no back. It just me running quarterback power and just getting low hat, so the guys can't really see me. And I think I'm running, so they just come up trying to make the play. Just throw right behind me.
Thanks.
Derek, last but not least, we have Chris Stocks from Inside the U. Chris, go ahead if you had a question for Derek.
Just 5 games into the season, kind of your assessment where this team is and where the offense is, and then also looking ahead to this one, this will be the 6th going into the bye. Just kind of your overall sense on this team right now.
You pick Chris Stark.
I think the team has a good feel right now. I know we lost one game, but I think as far as
Black media
matters. I think that's the most important thing for us. We got
exactly, dog. Black media matters. You pick Chris Stark. Chris Stark. Hey, Derek, man. We didn't win, dude.
You all know that, especially me.
Nah, they all cool dudes, man.
But I think we keep coming to the building and having the right attitude. I think those things will be corrected. But as far as the season, I think it's going pretty good. Obviously, we lost the game, like I said, that's never good, and we got a lot to improve on. And then just looking forward to playing Virginia. It's always a blessing just to have another game. Whatever happens in the past game, you watch the tape on Sundays, forget about it. Now it's a new game, new opponent, like starting all over again. So that's always good.
Derek, thanks for spending a few minutes with us today, and we'll be talking to you soon. Good luck this week.
Give me a question for DJ, man. We gotta ask DJ something. Curveball, you say ask the tough questions. Ask the tough questions. I don't want to be tough question guy. Like, why do you get out of asking people tough questions? I want to be happy guy. Like, do you want to stay in Miami guy?
DJ, what's going on? Can you hear us?
Give me a question for DJ.
Awesome. Guys, we're going to go into questions for junior offensive lineman DJ Scaife, and we're going to start with Matt Shodell from Kingsport. Matt, go ahead.
Yeah, hey DJ, I wanted to ask you, what's, right now you guys are on pace to allow under 30 sacks after the team gave up 51 last season. I know obviously a lot of those aren't always.
Ask the tough question. What's a tough question? What's a tough question? Explain the tough question thing to me. Like, ask tough questions. Make them answer tough. No, I want to ask interesting questions.
It's of course like let's get them better, but also the offense helps us out a lot when we go fast paced.
Scorpio, when you say holding back, explain to me.
A couple of times too, but it's mostly us getting better though. But everything ties into that.
DJ, we have Susan Miller-Degnan from the Miami Herald. Susan, if you had a question for DJ.
Yeah, hey DJ, that final scoring drive against Pitt for you guys, it stretched like 7 minutes, 65 yards, and it ended with Jose's field goal. How valuable was that for you guys as a line? How good did that feel knowing that helped solidify the victory? And is that the kind of thing
Do you think our coaching is making you better?
Yeah, it was very valuable because we could
I don't-
control the game.
I think that's a gimme question.
We just keep
I
it
think
up.
you asked that shit, but we know he's not going to tell the truth. I think that's just being a dick asking stuff like that because he's not going to tell the truth.
And I know that Manny.
Oh, he said don't ask that.
Because maybe Derek held the ball too long, or how much do you look at the sacks, or is it like what do you take into account when you're assessing your play as a line?
Ask Scaife how are they addressing mental mistakes this week?
Okay, there were 4 sacks, right? The other team, right? And Manny Diaz said that some of them, Manny Diaz said you guys played well, the offensive line. How much do you get the sacks, in your play? How much, what do you take into account as to
There go y'all
if
girl
you're having a good
Susan.
game or not?
I mean, I don't want to see my quarterback on the ground at all, but I mean, again, I just don't want to point fingers at nobody else. So I guess we just have to go back and see how we can fix that all around.
Thanks.
DJ, we're going to go to Mandy Navarro with The Athletic. Mandy?
Hey, you already won the team MVP award last year. I know you had a good sophomore season, but how do you think this junior season has gone for you individually, and where has Coach Justice maybe helped you the most in making you a better player?
I feel like the season's going good because obviously we won it a lot more.
Can we bow, Susan?
Coach Justice just built me to a different player overall, and he just helped me out with a lot of things. From my run blocking to my pass blocking, everything.
Are there any techniques or things that maybe he's taught you that you weren't doing in the past? I mean, specific things that you think you're doing better?
Yeah, my steps. Every day he gives me something to work on. Like he always tells us every day find something new to work on so you can fix it.
Thanks.
Yep.
DJ, we got time for 2 more. We're going to go to David Ferrones at the Sun Sentinel. David?
Hey, DJ, I want to know how Jalen Rivers is progressing in your eyes, and is he a guy
Black media matters.
able to play guard and tackle down the road once
Hurricane T2, appreciate it, bro.
once
Appreciate you,
move on
bro.
And he really starts getting some good time reps.
Yeah, I like Jalen Rivers a lot. I see him progressing a lot. From spring all the way to now. Like, he just keep getting better every day. So I see him playing early on.
And what is it? What is about his game that you see going well?
He just listen. Like, if coach say fix this, he gonna try his hardest to fix that.
Cool. I have one other question. You guys seem to do a lot better on third downs when it's a third and short, and you're out of third and longs. Is there any emphasis that is placed on the offensive line on early downs to get you guys into good situations on third down?
Just don't be third and long. That helps us out a lot. Just don't be third and long.
DJ, last one for you. We got Daryl Streeter from Footballville. Daryl, go ahead for DJ.
Hey DJ, what's going on? I got a question. The mental mistakes. Have you guys addressed them this week in practice? If so, how?
Can you say that again?
The mental mistakes out on the field. Have you guys addressed them this week in practice? if so, how have you guys addressed the mental mistakes?
Oh yeah, we address those. You know, if we get like an MA, we do gases for that. So we fix that basically. We already fixed that. We already gonna move on for that.
Gotcha.
For mental mistakes, I mean.
All right. DJ, thanks for spending 2 minutes with us today. Good luck the rest of the week in practice.
All right, thank you.
They run gases, fool. That's a tough question. Y'all funny, fool. That wasn't a tough question. That was a doozy. That wasn't a tough question. He said that's a lot of gases. You should see him though. We still in here. We waiting on somebody else. Somebody else supposed to be coming in here. Uh-oh. We got somebody else? We got somebody else coming? Let me see. Let me check the schedule.
Hey, Coach Diaz, can you hear us?
Oh,
I can.
we got Manny.
All right. We're gonna go right into questions. We'll start with Matt Shodell from Kingsport. Matt, go
Yeah, I got a
ahead.
question for Manny.
Hey, Manny, I hope you're ready for this. That's sort of a complicated question. And in regard to every team, not just yours, but it's a numbers question. So I ran some of the numbers. With all
Come
that
on, give me a question for
year
Manny.
ago.
Hit the like button, man. We got Manny Diaz in here, man. Hit the like button, dog.
So your numbers, you'd be looking at around.
Let me get a question for Manny.
Players in 2022, a peak of around 125.
He's trying to trick me out my spot.
Everyone that is eligible for return comes back.
I know they sending in like
So, Brandon, you already started trying to figure out numbers.
sneaker, like, yeah, man. They didn't have Manny on the list. They like, nah, we're not gonna tell Peter Manny in here.
How do you sort of address that?
I'm proud of you, Matt, for running the numbers on that because I haven't even dared to touch that. That is quite an undertaking, to say the least. I mean, it's so hard because you're first and foremost.
Ask Manny. How can he get the running game?
Under the assumption that everybody would come back, not just in the
Electric King, write your question again.
Juniors.
He's trying to come back.
And then just for fun, let's throw a little bit of now it's the free transfer rule that's coming, right? With the one-time transfer exemption, which is almost a certainty at this point. So I think probably all college football coaches were all probably looking for a little bit of direction. We're trying to figure out if even to your point, can we sign more than 25? Is there a way to get some initials back? It is such a unknown frontier that we're venturing towards. It's very hard to
Ask
have
him
a
if he's going to
concrete
open
plan on
up
what
the
we're gonna do
linebacker
going forward.
position like they
It's-
did
I don't know if
into the
anybody
wide
knows,
position.
what it's going to be like.
Coach with Barry Jackson for the Miami Herald. Barry.
Hi, Manny. I have another global question, but not with as many numbers as Shodell's question. At the moment, Trajan Bandy and Jeff Thomas are both out of football. Is this something you would mention to your players at the end of the year?
That's a
more
good question.
considering early entrance, and not in a mean way, obviously, but in a these are
Catfish, I
facts
appreciate you, bro. Ask
and
Manny
that's
when
not
is he
saying
going to
you
just
gotta
let
have a
loose
bunch
and
of
stop
kids
being
who left
conservative.
early and then been
What do you mean let
unemployed
loose?
out
Let
of
loose
there
on offense or
altogether
defense?
next
What you
year.
mean? Explain.
And what can be done about it, do you think?
What do you mean by let loose?
Well, what we do is we always show our players the facts every year. And I've mentioned this before. We show all of our guys where they go, what their contracts are like, how an NFL contract really breaks down, to try to arm them.
Stacy, that's a good question.
Data on, how many early entrants get drafted. This is not a Miami issue. This is a issue that is occurring all over.
Can Manny teach Big Bacon at the middle of the field and the flats need to be covered too?
In terms of raw data that we can show them, but it still is their personal choice, and it's hard to make a wide sweeping decision on it because, you cannot, you can't unpack.
That's a good question.
These individual cases, the financial realities of these families, and of course, to your point, being unemployed, 8 months later doesn't help that financial reality, but that's not the way the world
Catfish,
works.
you feel that they're not opening up? You feel that they're not opening up? Stacy, that's a good
to
question.
mentor
Thanks,
and,
Manny.
and to provide information. And then we always say, no matter what they choose, it's up to them to make their decision right. They have to make their decision right. And so we root for all of our guys when they leave the program.
Coach, we're gonna go to Manny Navarro with the Athletic. Manny, go ahead.
Thanks, man.
Hey, Coach. Obviously, going to ask you the injury question every Wednesday.
Ask Manny what can they do defensively to get off the field more often on third downs. That's a good question.
I think we've all been practicing. I think
Let me
Brett's
ask
the
both
one
of
that's
those.
most limited, you know, in terms of his ability to help us out right now. But I'm not ruling him out yet. I think everybody else. I think everybody else will be good. Jared Williams has been taking more reps this week than he did a week ago, which will be good for us up front. And and that's where we're at right now.
And then specifically, obviously we talked about it, I think Monday, but their quarterback.
Y'all hit the like button and share for me, man.
Feels like every week now. You may go into it not really knowing who's going to start for them.
No.
But there are 10 that those guys have. I guess there's something you can.
Well, there's small sample tendencies because I think they stumbled upon something at Wake Forest. Because I do think rolling some of the other quarterbacks in there gave them a shot at the arm. But as I mentioned, I think I mentioned earlier in the week, they do change a little bit with those other guys in there. But again, that's changing in a small sample size. So they could certainly expand the package with those other two that went in. So it's hard for us to say, well, hey, when they go in, it's only going to be this. You know, one guy's a true freshman and one guy's a transfer that his role is increasing. So we've got to prepare for the Virginia offense that we've kind of seen in some version of the last 5 years. Got to prepare for what they showed at Wake Forest and then kind of being able to anticipate how they can expand those guys' package and then just stay loose and adjust. And of course, we expect we'll see something that we haven't seen and we'll just have to adjust to it during the game.
Coach, we've got time for a few more. We're gonna go to David Ferraris at the Sun Sentinel. David.
Hey, Coach, a couple of questions for you. After opening up the wide receiver competition, I want to know how that's gone for you this week. Has anyone stood out? And I also want to ask you a question about 30 downs and winning 30 longs. Is there anything that you guys as coaches stress to your players to help them get in the mindset of staying out of those 30 longs? You guys are a lot more successful once you're in third and short instead of those difficult situations.
Certainly, like most teams would be. We make a big deal about winning PN10, the first play of the drive, because usually when you win PN10, especially when you're an up-tempo offense, it gives you a great chance to get the first down. If you stay on that first third and long call, and then all the data says once you get that first down,
Walker, guy from UF?
kind of off you go.
Oh yeah, he's not eligible. But for some reason, he always shows up on the not available list. He's the only player they put on the not available list every week.
The opposite. So usually, the better that you're efficient on a day, the better off you're going to be. And on more efficient games, we've had more manageable third downs. You think about the first drive of the Florida State game, we had a bunch of manageable third downs. Whereas in some games like Louisville and Pitt, where we were more explosive but less efficient, we had a hard time and we had to convert some third down and longs like we did against Louisville, or had a hard time like we did against Pitt. So it really comes down to execution on your first and second down offense, and being efficient on what's available and doing a good job taking it.
Oh, and also your receivers this week with the other.
And then the wideouts again, just having walked off the field from a Wednesday practice, and I've got my head under the hood of the defensive engine, all during Tuesday and Wednesday. So that's something that now this afternoon.
Manny say Tuesdays and Wednesdays he's on the defense.
Those guys and get a sense on what they're doing. So.
Yeah, thank you.
Coach, we got Chris Stock from Inside the U. Chris
Stock,
Sticking with the receivers.
Hey,
Manny.
What will be some of the areas in practice that you'll be identifying? What will you be looking for in terms of determining who will go ahead and get that start? And then also, kind of real quick with Brevin.
Don't ask Manny when he gonna fire Blake.
But
question for the chat.
looking ahead to the NC State after the bye, would you expect him
Listen, man,
at that point to at least
nobody does it like this. Can y'all like, share, and take the video link and put it in your chat groups and your text groups for us, dog. This is good shit. Y'all know it's good
From
shit.
my standpoint, I think there's two. I mean, let's start. There's really three things. I mean, one, everyone's got to be playing with.
Why McLeod and Jenny still starting?
Those type of deals, which
They trust them.
Guys are learning. Still that, but it factors into putting what is happening on Green Tree practice field into the context of the game. And things that we don't do in practice that are showing up.
Avonte Williams is he supposed to come back this year?
Game performance to match
And I'm not talking about even the end result of the play. I mean, the way we run a route, the way we stick this, the way we stack a guy, just all those type of things. So we're looking for
Trust McLeod to get
see
lost
those
on the
two things
field.
become closer together. Part of that I think will come just with the more you run in offense in the course of these games. And again, you have to remember these guys didn't get scrimmages in the spring. You didn't get some of your non-conference schedule where you get a chance to work out some of the kinks of all this type of stuff. And then the other part is just making a play. There's some, when we have the opportunity to make a play down the field, and it's been obviously documented plenty of times on down the field throws of getting great protection, great ball placement, and then guys making a play. We had a guy like, Keyshawn Smith is there in the game. To me, it's an obvious DPI on that. And that is making a play. He was right there. The ball was perfect. The defensive back comes, whacks the hands. And, if he doesn't whack the hands, maybe a long touchdown. And there it is. There's a big shot play. At the minute, it should have been first down plus 15 yards. So obviously, we're always looking to increase our explosiveness without having to manufacture it schematically. That's always a part of it, and Red does a great job with that. But every now and then, it's nice throw the ball down the field, and the next play would be way down there or a touchdown.
Coach, last one for you. Susan Miller-Degnan from the Miami Herald. Susan, go ahead for Coach Diaz.
The last one. Black Media Matter.
They represented Coastal Division, I know, last year in the title game. They've dropped 3 in a row now. I know you've repeatedly said how hard it is, to win a game. But the team has really come through in every game except against
Then
number one.
I'm gonna get a shirt that says BM.
Is this a storyline that you need to keep fresh every game, or is it something they just learn themselves and then it becomes a habit?
It is every game.
Catfish, man. They
And
trying.
that's why you
Catfish
see
Gene, where you from?
In every game, you've got to rebuild it. And the second you think it's a habit,
Avante earliest projection was December, and then they would reassess him according to Manning.
And if you're not fighting, scratching, and clawing, and swinging against it, it'll just suck you back into the mediocre middle. So no, we talk about it every week. We're playing this game as if we're coming off a 3-game losing streak, and I'm sure they're playing the game as if
We're supposed to have James Williams on the Caneville show this weekend. We'll see. I think he sticks. I think he wants to stay home. I think recruiting is fluid, fool. Like you never know what somebody comes through with. But I think he sticks.
The last game, I understand why. This game, it doesn't make a difference, or with under like 10,000 fans or less.
Does what make a difference? I'm sorry.
I'm sure they are. I was at James Williams' practice last night.
It means so much to our players.
He's all about UM right now. What UGA can't pull is him away from his friends. UGA can't recruit him the way his homeboys that stand here can recruit him. And that's what Miami has on their side. He's a homeboy type. His mom, his dad is in jail. His mom is gone. You understand what I'm saying? So he's a loyalty type guy. Like he probably don't trust too many people.
See some of these guys in person and cheer them on. So we know we love our fans. It's always been a great relationship. And even though we can't all be there on the cane walk, we come out for warm-ups and we see them there. It means a lot to us and helps us win for sure.
Thank you.
Coach Diaz, thanks for spending a few minutes with us today. Good luck the rest of
They
the
snuck Coach Diaz in on me and
Thank
then didn't let me get a question. I don't know, man. It kind of shady. You know what I'm saying? Like they snuck him in. They ain't put him in my email. We're going to send street a different email. We're going to take Coach Diaz out. Then they ain't let me get no question. Nah, I'm just joking, man. I don't. That's how they do us, Cat. Cat, where you from? They got Susan Miller did the digger digits. They let her ask questions. Hey, Coach, what do you think? The circus is coming to town this week. What do you think? What do you like? You like the elephants or you like the giraffes? They let her ask her questions. Oh, you in LA, bro? You in LA? And you over town, live in LA now. What you doing in LA, man? You gotta be doing something in the business. Yeah, they do let her ask her questions. We're gonna go to Susan Miller. Hey, Coach, I had a question. Campbell's soup. Do you put it in the microwave and do you put it on the stove? Let me leave Susan alone, man. She a sweet lady, man. Somebody gonna screenshot this and send it to her. Y'all know, man, y'all fans ain't about shit. Yeah, man. So, member section last night, we put a couple, some info in there for the members last night. But we just let the cat out the bag. Basically, man, Earl Little, former NFL player, man. I was at American Heritage practice last night watching those guys. Rondé Gaston Jr. is a beast now, man. 6'4", 200 pounds. I think he's going to Syracuse. But I asked Earl Little, was James Williams, can he play safety at Miami? Free safety. In D1. And he said, yeah. He said, man, he's so smart. Susan reminds me of Walmart door greeter. She's older, man. She's old school media, man. Like, I don't know, man. I just don't want to be, I never want to be can't change guy. Like, something new is coming and I can't change. Like, I can't change it up. I don't ever want to be that guy. I always want to be able to change, see what's coming, change it up. But yeah, man, back to the Earl Little said he could play free safety in D1. He said I always felt he can. He said he's that dynamic. He said he's super smart. So all the question about, man, he gonna be too big to be safety, yada yada yada. Man, athlete is an athlete, man. Like, could you imagine wide receivers like knowing that he's lurking 240, 250, 6'5", 250, lurking in the middle of the field? You know what I'm saying? Could you imagine? But we're supposed to have him on the Caneville show Sunday. That should be big for us if we get him there. But we grinding, man. We out here grinding. We appreciate the people who become members, man. I would like for all y'all to become members, dog. Like, all y'all to become members. $8 a month. It's $8 a month, dog. Give me a list of things. Give me a list of things y'all do for $8 a month. Give me a list of things. A list of things y'all do. A list of things you spend $8 on in a month. That's stupid. Starbucks, $6 right off the bat. Ain't no coffee coming out Starbucks, less than $6. Hookers. Curveball got $8 hookers where he live at. I don't know where Curveball from. Curveball, where you at? Dominican Republic? To become a member, you hit the blue button under the video down there. If you got an iPhone, just go to the description. In the description, I put the link to join and become a member. Make sure it's there for y'all. But yeah, in the description, I put a link to join and become a member. In the description of most of the videos, there's a link to join and become a member. It says join. Costa Rica. You got $8 hookers in Costa Rica. You know what I'm saying? When is the Earl Little Jr. committed to Miami? When is Earl Little Jr. committing to Miami? Nah, I asked him who's recruiting him the most. He said like Georgia. I forgot what he said. I don't know if he's committing to Miami. A whole nother year. Okay, so yeah, if you want to become a member, it's in the description right there. Support. It says join here to become a YouTube member. You click the link. For Android users, it's a blue button. It sits right under the video. Does Williams want to play safety? Yeah, he want to play safety. I figure he would want to change that. Why the hell? No, he wants to play safety, bro. Like, and if you wasn't recruiting him as a safety, he didn't want to come. These kids don't be thinking about the business of the game. They don't be thinking about longevity. They don't be thinking about running backs don't get drafted. They don't think about any of that, bro. He about to get a visa to Costa Rica. I know, man. They got $8 punani. So yeah, man, $8 a month, dog. Like $8 a month. They get to watch videos first. They get to see behind the scene videos when we shoot things. They get info. $8 a month, dog. Name some of the stuff you guys spend on $8 a month. Now, CCI to get the stocks are $99 a month, but we got some more stuff coming. Some more different levels of things coming with the stocks and stuff. Caneville hoodie. You need the Caneville hoodie. Footballville.shop. Man, Catfish, you've been on here forever, dog. You done donated about $130. You could have just brought you a couple hoodies. Footballville.shop, though, man. You can get a Caneville hoodie. Netflix used to be $9.99. Now that shit like $99.99. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, we asking for $8 a month. I'm here with you 11:30 after every practice, letting y'all listen live. Nobody else gets to listen to this practice live, dog. Nobody, no. I don't even know if it's right. I may be wrong because I think back when Mark Richt used to do his press conferences, he used to make mistakes. And then he would say in the press conference, man, hey guys, don't print that. Don't print that. I wasn't supposed to call a kid a pussy out loud. Don't print that, okay? And then everybody respected him and we just wouldn't print it. You know what I'm saying? So I let you guys be in here live with me. You know what I'm saying? Like that right there alone is worth $8 a month. Like who has more swag than me and X? You know what I'm saying? Like nobody do it like me and X. Like we do it like nobody X. Like X be like, hey man, I know who committing this week. God damn it, I ain't gonna tell y'all though. Nobody does it like us, dog. You know what I'm saying? No, nobody do it like us. We worth $8 a month. It just when it's black, people don't see value in it. Like we only see value in it when it's white and pretty and it has big lights. I got lights. I got studio lights. Look, I got studio lights. I got studio lights. I got big lights. You know what I'm saying? But we don't see value in it when it's black, man. And I'm just being real with you, dog. So, and that's what I realized. So that's why I've been taking a more of an active role in utilizing the value that I have, the resources that I have with the kids and things of that nature, because I realize other outlets don't have the reach that I have. But I need you guys to support it, dog. That's all. That's all. That's all. I ain't broke. I ain't dying. But we have business expenses to do certain things and we want to grow. I just need you guys to support it. That's it. That's it. But when it's black, a lot of time we just see it as the homie. We don't see it as, man, Catfish you do. You do. Catfish Gene, that is a weird name. Catfish, you get on here and support every time because you understand the Catfish. Catfish, I bet you this. I bet you Catfish come from a home where his mom and his dad were entrepreneurs. Somewhere in his life, boy, I was spitting that real knowledge and they paused me, boy. Big brother, boy, out here, boy. Y'all here? Y'all can see me? I started spitting that real knowledge, boy, and they paused me. That big brother out here. What's the last thing y'all heard me say? I started getting too deep, Catfish. It's putting... I started getting too deep. Let me slow down a little bit, man. I started getting too deep, man. Next thing you know, they're going to put Corona on me. They like, nah, nigga. Hey, man, stick to talking about first downs, man. Now you talking about politicals. Go ahead on, bro. Both of my parents had them. Bam! I told you. Catfish. I told you. I knew it, fool. Because you understand what's going on here with me. You feel me? You understand when I say I left my job, I jumped out here, I took my retirement, I lost half of it in the stock market, trying to learn the stock market, and then I learned what I was doing, I figured out what I was doing, but I wanted to put my money in my passion because I didn't want to be sitting in the old folks' home, pissing on myself saying, man, what if I would have just went all in with Footballville? What if I would have just went all in with Footballville? I heard that old folks home regret is the worst regret, dog. So I rather be homeless, building what I have, and one day it pop off. You know what I'm saying? Or rather than just every 2 weeks, $2,000, going through the motions, yada yada yada. Amari Daniels situation. I didn't really look into it. You know what I'm saying? He put out there that hey, it was Georgia, and yeah, we spoke about that like Monday on when we were live. We talked about that. But yeah, man. I mean, I don't think it's a big thing to them. I think I don't. I think we need cornerbacks more than anything. A curveball. Or the last thing you heard me say was, "Is your best friend," and here's 10 reasons why. That's the last thing I heard you say before you paused. Damn, I don't even remember saying that. He said that was Trump. Trump heard me talking too much. Catfish. I called it though, dog. I told you, catfish. I told you, catfish understands entrepreneurship, and he supports it because he sees it and he gets it. It's a trick out here, man. But a lot of times, like I say, when it's black, people don't value it. Sometimes, man, I know brothers that's entrepreneurs, man. They don't even let you know the business is black. They just make it look as professional as they can, and you guess what it is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, me, a black man up here sitting doing my thing, you guys don't look at me the same way you look at even inside of you. Like, I don't know if they're going after Yuki Brown. I just started my own film company called Overtown Films. We have to do for self. Did you have anything to do with that Overtown movie that was shot? Somebody was just talking to me about that. We need to talk, man. We need to talk. Somebody was just talking to me about that. Somebody just shot a movie called Overtown or something like that, right? Like I saw it. But we need to talk, bro. Hit me up. 786-405-9499. Marquise Brown isn't so impressive to me. They're kids. I mean, Wholesome is good. Wholesome is good. Wholesome get on this motherfucker and go live for 5 hours. Wholesome be live from 12 o'clock to 5 o'clock. Fasting and all, nah, man, we live. We talking about 4-3 in, out, under. We ain't eating. We ain't drinking. Wholesome be like, hey, football, man. We talking football. I honestly wish there was a way we could join them, bro. To be honest with you. 786-405, yeah, 9499. I honestly wish there was a way we could. We all have little pockets. I appear further along than a lot of them. I've been doing it a little longer. But we all start from zero resources, really, for the most part. And if we combine what we will have more leverage. But man, you ever try to combine something with black people? Man, it's like, man, either you gonna get a gun and be like, dog, listen, you taking your channel and we gonna partner together. It's either that or it's lead to your head. Because if you don't come like that, it's like, what you trying to steal from me? You know what I'm saying? But we all are doing the same thing. We should be a combined media front. Just like the black vote should be like a combined black vote. You know what I'm saying? Like we all should be a combined media front, but man, it's hard to get people to understand and do certain things. It's all good though, man. But no, man, Wholesome is good. I think your boy, my boy, with all the drama. What's my boy name with the drama? Always got drama, man. That's Zoe much dude, man. Zoe like Zoe like the drum. Zoe like not Ricky Lake. Jerry Springer of Hurricane football, man. So keep the drama going, fool. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Like back to the supporting thing. That's it, man. That's it. I just thought that was funny that I hit it on hard. I don't know nothing about catfish, but I just knew that. Listen, man, that man understands entrepreneurship and he understands when somebody's grinding, and that's why he supports all the time. But I want all y'all to become supporters, though. $8 a month. If $8 a month is a lot for you, if $8 a month is a lot for you, then you should holler at us about investing or CCI or something else to free up some money for you. Because if things are that close for you, then you should be trying to learn something different. And I'm just being real with you. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't have an extra $8 a month, then you probably should be trying to do something different financially to make some more money. I'm not picking listen, I'm self-employed right now. Like I was corrections, I was making $100,000 a year. I woke up one morning right before COVID and I said I ain't going. I couldn't go no more. I felt like an alien. I had done checked out, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't go no more. And I just said I'm gonna take my retirement and I'm gonna invest it in what I'm doing. And that's what I did. So yeah, so when I didn't get paid those first 2 weeks, I felt naked. I felt naked. But I also realized that paycheck was a gift and a curse. Like that paycheck is the thing that keep you in line. I'm talking too much, man. They're gonna shut me off again. All right, man. Get back to football, man. So yeah, man. One, I would like to see how y'all become supporters. $8 a month is Nathan. The link is in the description. Just go to the description, hit the link, and pay your bill, man. $8 a month. Don't pay $8 this month and then get canceled next month. Now you got to pay $24 to the bank because you didn't want to pay the $8. The dumb shit. That's the dumb shit that they get us on. You know what I'm saying? Pay your thing. $8 a month. Pay it up for the whole year. It's $8 a month. You feel me? I'm gonna work to get some new badges, some cool looking badges, man. Maybe y'all can get my face on there or something like that. I gotta work. I'm gonna work and check that out. See if I can get that going. But yeah, man, we growing it. YouTube, the platforms are growing. If y'all don't, and y'all know any coaches, I got a seminar I'm doing for $59. How to become a nationally recognized team and build a travel football team. That's on Facebook though. You got to pay $49, and I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna explain to coaches how they start the travel football team and how to become nationally recognized when you're in Bumfuck, Wisconsin, and your team has been undefeated for 5 years and nobody knows you. I can break all of that down and explain to you how you can make everybody come to you. I think you can pay for a year. I've never had to pay it. It's my channel. I don't know. But you should be able to pay for a year. It's Google. I know Google ain't slipping like that. You feel me? I know they're not slipping like that. But yeah, man, like, listen, man. Y'all are part of the team. Take the video, put it in your group text, your group chat. It's different, bro. Like, we do different things. We give y'all access to stuff. But like I said, a lot of time when it's coming from a black man, the value is not seen. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't see it as value. We see it as, and maybe it's the way we present it. I don't know. Y'all see it as mom and pop. Like, nah, I ain't take that serious. And then, but we'll go give Kane Sport or somebody or 247 $10 a month or something like that. And I don't know. Like, I see some of the reports and things that some of these things come up with. Like, I saw 247 do like a YouTube show or something on James Williams, and they broke down what he wrote when he committed in his commitment letter. You can only become a member. There's no Caneville member. So if you're a member on Footballville, you get to see the behind the scene Caneville stuff and all of that. If you're a member on YouTube, And if you remember, if you're a supporter on Facebook, we try to mirror the two. We try to put the same information in both. So if you're supporting one, you're just supporting. But like I said, it's not. I don't think it's about giving the $8, man. It's about appreciating what we giving, and just saying, man, them boys worth $8 a month. You know what I'm saying? Or them boys worth me buying a T-shirt. And we're trying to bring the value. Like, we realize what the value is. The value is our kids and the culture. We have the culture, and we're trying to bring it, bro. Listen, man, we got something, and we got something in the work. We trying to get, man. We trying to get T2 and Willie Williams at the Caneville show at the same time. If we could do that, we ain't gotta teach a lesson. We ain't gotta help T2 learn Willie Williams' lesson. We just gotta have a show. You know what I'm saying? So we trying to work the value. Like we working the value. We putting it out there. That's the plan. And the hoodies are not that expensive as well. I'm on it. Boy, appreciate you, Catfish. Yeah, we trying to work the angles and work the value, man. But I still think that's funny that I said Catfish family was entrepreneurs, and I don't know this man from a can of paint. But I knew what time it was. But man, listen, man, I'm finna get out of here. I know y'all gonna start crying and shit. Y'all don't like to see when I go. But I'm finna get out of here, man. He's got a TV delivered, man. I hate doing stuff like that, man. Anybody know somebody that know how to mount a TV? Just come through, man. Come mount the TV for me, dog. I just put my pictures up, man. Pictures been on the ground 6 months, man. Yeah, I saw the damn picture on the ground. I ain't with all. That ain't my stuff, man. Yeah, I know somebody that mount TVs, man. Come through, mount TV for me, man. We can have a beer or something. I don't even drink. I should do some chocolate covered almonds or something, man. You gonna get something out of it. Already got 2 shirts, King and a Rooster. Cause you shit, Stacy. That's why. You know what I'm saying? Like, you support what we doing. I ain't mounting that shit, man. You crazy? I might not even take it out the box. I'm looking at it right now. I tried to get homie when he dropped it off to me. They be like, Chico, hey, you gonna put the TV up, man? Got pesos. He like, no, Papi, me gotta go, man. You lying, man. Y'all ain't in no rush. You lying, dog. Nah, man, I ain't mounting no TV, man. I tried to get Poppy to do it. You know who I probably could get to do it, man? The dude working around here in the complex, man. Maybe he'll do it, man. He came and helped me move my bed one time. Nah, man. Y'all know how to mount TVs, man? Maybe I'm lesser, man. Like, damn, regular dudes know how to mount TVs? I thought it was hard. When I saw you had to measure something and look for something in the wall, I was like, nah, man. That's a job for a carpenter or somebody, man. That's a special skill. That ain't... But man, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I want all y'all to have supporter badges, dog. All y'all. Gotta get the stud finder. See, you giving me a headache already. All y'all to become members, man. So y'all can get all that information we be dropping in the member section. So listen, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I got stuff to do. It's raining outside. Footballville, man. We out here. We stay out here.